right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call the June 1st, 2026 Crest Hill City Council meeting to order at 7 o'clock p.m. I would ask that everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, and I would ask our State Representative Natalie Manley to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please, Chris.
Ray Solomon.
Here.
Jamie Malloy.
I'm here.
Scott Dyke. Here. Angelo Desario.
Here.
Darrell Jefferson.
Here.
Claudia Gazal.
Here.
Tina Oberlin.
Present.
Mark Sepiti.
Here.
Nate Albert. Joe Kubo.
Okay, I did receive a text from Alderman Albert. He is unavailable to be here this evening. We do have a couple of special presentations to make this evening, but first, I would like to introduce our state representative for the city of Crest Hill, Natalie Manley, and she is fresh back from Springfield after a very rough month, so I would have her join us at the podium. She has some comments in regards to state legislation.
Well, first of all, it's wonderful to be here with you. Admittedly, I might be a little foggy in the head after being sleep deprived over the last few days, but Crest Hill is a very special place for many reasons, but I think one of the main things and what sets you apart from many other places is your commitment to, and I'm going to try to say it the way those from the Czech Republic say, Ledice. I say that.
Ladice.
The detail.
Ledice?
Yes.
And when I first got elected, Council Alderman Oberlin invited me to what I had no idea what it was. And I was so moved by, I have so many pictures of it. It's 15 years ago now. And I'll have to share this with you. But just the entire ceremony and then learning why this is here in Crest Hill. Well, it being the 84th year, and I always say we have the opportunity to strike while the iron's hot. I could wait till the 85th year, but who knows if I'll be here. So I wanted to do something special for the city and in honor of the wonderful things you all do every year to never let the memory of those people, I always think about the children, the village itself. It'll never die, no matter what evil befell them. You all here in Crest Hill do an amazing thing every year. So, this came before the House, signed by the Speaker and the Clerk of the House. May I read?
Absolutely.
The resolution? It's 2 pages, so I'll go as quickly as possible. State of Illinois House of Representatives, 104th General Assembly. Offered by State Representative Natalie Manley, House Resolution number 933. Whereas the members of the Illinois House of Representatives wish to commend the city of Crest Hill on the occasion of the 84th anniversary of the dedication of the Ledice Memorial. And whereas Ledice was a small Czechoslovakian village located in the region of Bohemia and Moravia, formerly occupied by Nazi Germany during World War II. And whereas Reinhard Heydrich, a high-ranking Nazi official, was killed as a result of a top-secret British and Czechoslovakian operation in 1942. And whereas in retaliation for the assassination and as a result of false accusations 20 townspeople were rounded up from work and sent to Prague, Czechoslovakia, where they were executed at a shooting range. And whereas the women of Lidice were shipped to the Ravensbrück concentration camp, the largest concentration camp for women within Germany's pre-war borders, where they endured forced labor, medical experimentation, and execution in gas chambers. And whereas the children of Lidice suffered a harrowing fate, being deported to Lodz, Poland, to be evaluated for potential Germanization under Nazi racial laws. 9 children were selected for Germanization through the Lebensborn program, while approximately 80 other children, deemed unsuitable, were brutally murdered, believed by historians to have been executed in gas chambers at the Chelmno Killing Center. The 14 youngest infants and babies were placed in orphanages, with only 8 surviving the war. And whereas the entire village and landscape of Lidice was plowed flat by the Nazis, and its destruction was broadcast to the world as propaganda, and whereas Adolf Hitler's attempt at total elimination instead, and here's the part I love the most, instead transformed Lidice and the story of its people to an international symbol of resistance against Nazi brutality and depravity that endures to this day because of you all. Whereas just 2 days after the horrific brutality against the people of Lidice began, Dominic Romano, a developer of what was known then as Stern Park Subdivision, became the first person in the world to rename his development after Lidice in honor of the martyred village, dedicating it on July 12, 1942, establishing a monument, and later rededicating it during a visit by exiled Czechoslovakian President Edvard Beneš in May of 1943. And whereas the town of Lidice, Illinois, was incorporated into the city of Crest Hill in 1960, establishing an enduring bond as Lidice's sister city. And whereas following the destruction of the original monument by vandals in 1995, a larger granite monument, plaza, and park were built through the generosity of the Czechoslovakian American Congress and global donations, and the memorial was subsequently enhanced through the multi-generational volunteerism of Crest Hill mayors and elected officials, local businesses, Eagle Scouts, and civic organizations. And whereas, in unity with the Park of Peace and Friendship in Lidice, Czech Republic, the city of Crest Hill planted 82 rose bushes to mirror the village's thousands of roses, explicitly honoring the memory of the 82 innocent children, I didn't know that, of Lidice who were slain. And whereas located at Hosmer Lane and Prairie Avenue, the Lidice Memorial stands today as the jewel of Crest Hill, and as a vital destination stop for visitors along Route 66, serving as a critical demonstration of unity and resistance to tyranny for Czechoslovakians, veterans, Jewish people, and many people who suffered under Nazi depravity. Therefore, be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the 104th General Assembly of the State of Illinois that we commend the city of Crest Hill on the 84-year anniversary of the dedication of the Lidice Memorial, and we express our deepest gratitude to Crest Hill and its residents for their multi-generational dedication to maintaining such a worthy, globally recognized endeavor. And be it further resolved that we urge remembrance of the martyred village of Lidice by Illinoisans, Americans, and people across the world as a monument, as a moment in history that should never be forgotten. And be it further resolved that a suitable copy of this resolution be presented to Mayor Raymond R. Solomon of the city of Crest Hill as a symbol of our esteem and respect. And it was adopted by the House of Representatives on May 27, 2026. I thank you all for being such a great example, and it's my honor to represent the city of Crest Hill. Thank you. This was a 2-pager, Mayor.
Certainly want to thank Representative Manley for this most prestigious proclamation, and I didn't even know this was happening. I thought you were coming to give us an update about
Oh, no, that's boring.
That's boring.
Yeah.
But this is very well received. I will tell you, we've been doing this for many, many years as a city of Crest Hill. We're very proud to have this memorial in the city of Crest Hill. There's only one other one in the United States of America, and that's in Phillips, Wisconsin.
Wow.
The only two for all these people that were murdered senselessly. But the moniker is that Ladis lives, and that good always prevails over evil. But we will always continue to honor those individuals who lost their lives. But I think that I would like to invite Alderperson Oberlin down here to the podium with us. Yeah, that would be great.
We're all still around next year.
I hope so.
Bring another one.
Hope so. I think that, I know that Tina has poured her life into the Ladis Memorial for many, many years. I know that she grew up half a block away. I think it would be the proper thing to do is to make the presentation from you and I to her for doing this. Fair enough?
Fair
I'll
enough.
get on the other side. And I will let you handle that.
For everything you do.
Well, thank you for what you do, my dear.
Anything next thing, Natalie?
On behalf of 82 little people, you know, when you become a grandma, you get real emotional. I don't know if there's any grandparents in the room. Thank you for keeping them alive in everyone's hearts and minds. Thank you for doing that.
Well,
It's
it's my privilege and it's an honor. I feel it's an honor. Although I'm not a check person myself, they've adopted me, and I feel that someone needs to speak out because it's such an important historical thing in this city, and we do need to remember, especially those children.
Well, I think if we don't continue,
History
Then-
repeats itself.
well, and then Adolf Hitler would have won. So we're not going to let that happen. So
Nope.
thank you. Thank you for doing this. Mayor, thank you for your dedication
you.
to this and all the things you do here in the city of Crest Hill.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I will bring this Sunday. I know
Would you- yes,
you
I
can't be there this year. I will happily bring this Sunday and
Would you
read it.
read- would you
Yes,
read-
I will
oh,
read it
good,
for them.
good. That'd be wonderful.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank
See you Friday.
I'll see you Friday.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Thanks for all you do. Okay, we have as long as I'm down here, we have another special presentation this evening. So just let me, for the people in here that are new, City of Crest Hill is one of 6 communities that is going to be getting Lake Michigan water, scheduled for the fall of 2030. And just a little history here. We've been working on this since about 2021. The municipalities that are enjoined in the Grand Prairie Water Commission is Romeoville, Crest Hill, Joliet, Shorewood, Shanahan, and Nanuka. And in 2022, we formed the commission, and then it was approved in early 2024. And what we did as a group, but first, let me, as long as I have Representative Manley here, let me say thank you to her and Senator Capel and Representative Dee Avalar and State Senator Rachel Ventura, and who am I missing? I got you all. Yeah. And they've been very good to us, not only as a city, but as a water commission. This is going to be the biggest water commission in the state of Illinois. We're always looking for more federal funding and state funding to help offset some of the costs for all of us. But what we did is kind of a fun thing. Back in 2023, we had a contest between the 6 mayors of the communities. And what it was the conservation of water in each community. And your residents had a vote for it. and the winner got a trophy. And I'm proud to say that the city of Crest Hill was the first winner back in 2023, that we got the trophy and we were in first place. And then we had it for the second year in '24. Unfortunately, in '25, the village of Shanahan took over for us, and I had to go down there and make the presentation to them for 2025. And now in 2026, the results were, unfortunately, we came in third place. So next year we have to work a little bit harder, but the trophy will be passed along to the village of Manuka for 2026-27 coming up. So hopefully we can get it back. But what we decided to do this time is just have a little contest amongst all 6 communities and the mayors. And like I said, the Grand Prairie Water Commission on tonight, they're giving out 6 of these baskets to all the other 5 municipalities also. And the winner for the city of Crest Hill, who was randomly drawn out of all the people that voted for us, was a young lady by the name of Jackie Roberts. And Jackie is a resident of the city of Crest Hill, and I spoke with her about a week ago. She was very excited to be here this evening. However, when I talked to her on Friday night, she is under the weather right now, so she is unable to be here. So, on her behalf and her agreement, I reached out to her sister, Kathy Sturl, who is with us this evening, so I'd like to invite Kathy to the podium. Huh? Oh yeah, you're going to talk a little bit.
No, I don't.
But this is, we made baskets for all 6 communities pretty similar, okay? And you're gonna get this beautiful, or she's gonna get, now whatever she wants to share with you, that's between you and your sister. This nice shower head for her. We have some plant food. We have a metered, for the faucet, time meter. We have a rain barrel, diverter, and parts kit. And they're not allowed in Caroline Lake, so you may be able to get this one from her. We have a bag of potting soil down here.
Okay.
We have a couple of straws, some stress balls. We have
That's what I need.
we have aerators. We have aerators. So it's all about water conservation.
Okay.
And also a gift certificate to Food for Less.
Okay,
So
that's nice.
this is gonna be Jackie's on your behalf. So you can just make a short little speech now.
No, I'm not mad. I told you I wasn't done. I'm
But-
not her, so I can't talk.
So where did Ron go? Okay, we need to turn around. So
Okay.
we gotta get pictures
Okay.
of this presentation, so we're gonna have this on the Grand Prairie website, okay? All right, so let's take a walk back here, and then city council can stand behind us. And then we can all be in the picture. Come on, guys. Get in there.
I know, standing. Y'all.
Okay. Right. Now, in order to ascertain this, you have to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you on behalf of my sister.
There you go. All right. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you.
That's heavy.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
Get her on.
Thanks for being here. All right, and we do have 3 more special guests in the audience, and I am going to turn it over to our Director of Public Works, Gary Richardson, who has made the appointment of the hiring of 3 additional new people in the city of Crest Hill for Public Works, long overdue for this city. I believe with the experience that I have heard about of these 3 individuals, we are going to be in very good hands. So I'm going to turn it over to Gary for the
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
introductions.
Thank you very much. Good evening, council. I wasn't ready. I thought I was in the order. But finally, first thing I want to do is thank Lori from Local Gov. I really do appreciate, she hired some of the best people you could ever get. Right, Ashley? Me and you. I want to thank you for all your help and all your support. This has been a long time coming, as the mayor says, but I think we have found 3 of the top bright future members to join our team. And one of the members I'm going to call up first is Mr. John Robinson. He is coming in, and John will be our new superintendent of operations for the city of Crest Hill. Our operations superintendent will oversee streets, fleet, and what am I missing? Streets, fleet, me. Oh, and buildings and grounds, I'm sorry. John comes to us via Oak Forest, and I am glad to have him join the team. I think he will be a great addition to the Public Works Department. So welcome, John. Thank you. Next up is our water superintendent, Derek. Wait, come on up. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Derek, I'm not going to talk too much about Derek because Derek has an extensive water track history. As you know, we need a Class B here in Crest Hill. When we go to Lake Michigan Water, we will need a Class C operator. Well, Derek comes to us with the highest license in the state of Illinois with a Class A operator's license for water. I am excited to have stole him. I'm not going to name the city, but I am excited that Derek is here with us. And Derek, welcome. And you brought your wife. You stand right on up also. Say hello. And last but not least, Superintendent of Wastewater, Ms. Trimble, Trina Trimble. Come on down. Trina comes to us with over 25 years in wastewater. When she walked into my office, the first thing I said to Lori, I've never met a woman in wastewater until I came to Crest Hill. Yeah. And then to see her level of classification just blew me away. As I mentioned about Derek with the highest of Class A, Trina comes to us with the highest in the state, Level 1 wastewater operator. I could not let her out of my sights. So, Trina, welcome. Thank you for being here. And I will say she's ready to go. She starts next week.
All right.
She starts on the 8th. Derek and John start on the 15th. Yes, so they're coming in and they're ready to go. So I am proud to say that we have filled our administration positions at Public Works. And we are looking to get ready and roll. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, sir.
Looks like we made some good hires all around here just tonight and in the past few months also. Thanks to Lori was a big part of that also, and Blaine, and now Ashley is a part of that also. So thanks to everybody. Welcome aboard. Wish you long careers here in the city of Crest Hill. And the door's always open. So welcome aboard to you and all your families. Thank you.
Okay. Moving on. We do have 7 consent agenda items this evening. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to make any comment in regards to any one of the 7 consent agendas? Please step to the podium, state your name for the record. Stu? Oh, no. Okay, let the record show that no one has approached the podium. Therefore, I will begin the reading of the 7 consent agenda items. But first, I ask City Council, out of the 7 consent agenda items, is there any of the agenda items that you would like to be removed for further discussion? Hearing none, I'll begin the reading. Consent agenda, item 6A, approve the minutes from the city council meeting held on May 18th, 2026. Consent agenda, item 6B, approve a sign permit waiver for Festa Italiana, American Italian Cultural Society, for the days of Friday, August 7th, from 5 to 11 p.m., Saturday, August 8th, from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, August 9th, from noon to 9 o'clock p.m. Consent agenda item 6C, approve a parade road closure for Festa Italiana American Italian Cultural Society on Sunday, August 9th, after the 11 o'clock Mass. Consent agenda item 6D, approve a 3-day liquor license waiver for Festa Italiana American Italian Cultural Society for the 3 days as mentioned. Consent agenda item 6E, approve a pay request number 3 from Furpale Construction USA LLC with direction to Strand and Associates to send to the IEPA for approval and disbursement for a total amount of $265,787.06. Consent agenda item 6F, approve the Civic Plus website agreements. Consent agenda item 6G, approve a resolution adopting the City of Crest Hill Brand Star Standards Guide 2026 and 2027. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
We have motion by Alderwoman Gazal, seconded by Alderman DeSario for the approval of the 7 consent agenda items. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Angelo Desario.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
And Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any numbers? There's a couple of numbers for us, Chris, correct?
Just one.
Okay.
6G will be Resolution 1420.
Okay. All right. If we can just go back to Festa Italiana, we have Dan Brandolino here this evening, who is the chairman of Festa Italiana. Is this the 25th year, Dan? 26th year for Festa Italiana. It's a very well-run festival. I think you were voted the top.
We were voted #1 festival in Will County last year.
Wow, congratulations to that.
So,
So I'm
thank
going
you guys.
to let you
You guys-
have this opportunity to give a little plug for Festa 26.
So this year, our Festa is our 26th year, and as the mayor just said, we won Best Festival in Will County last year, so we're real excited about that. To beat out Taste of Joliet and Shanahan, or is Shanahan Will County? Shorewood, Romeoville, that's an exciting thing to know. But, so this year, our Festa is gonna be August 7, 8, 9. We're doing a little change up this year. Friday will be 5 to 11. We're going to offer a full menu this year on Friday. Usually it's a smaller menu because it's the volunteers, everything's done by volunteers. So we changed some hours, and I'll explain why when we get to Saturday, why we're doing the full menu Friday, but it's something that was really requested, so we're doing the full menu Friday. And just to get on the menu, our menu is the meatball sandwich, Italian beef, Italian sausage, the combo sandwich, meatballs in a boat, the arrosticini, which is the lamb skewers, and it'll only be lamb this year. We tried chicken and steak last year also. Lamb is a tradition, so we're gonna go back to just lamb. There's fried ravioli, the Italian rice balls, the gelato, cannoli, tiramisu, pizza, and might have a few other things we might bring in. Saturday is our big change. We usually went from 2 to 11? I can't remember off the top of my head. But we're changing the hours, we're gonna go from 5 to 11 this year. Cutting down on the hours so we could justify doing a full menu on Friday. That way we're not wearing out all our volunteers till 1 in the morning, back at 6 a.m. cooking to be ready. I think we open at noon on Saturdays, if I remember correctly.
In the past.
Yeah. So this year, those are the new hours, 5 to 11, 5 to 11, and then Sunday, Mass at 11. Festa starts at 12, and we'll go till 9 p.m. Our band lineup for Friday is Don't Matter to Me and Pearl Snap. Saturday's gonna be the Vito Zotto Show, Cadillac Groove. Sunday is
Rosa Fiala, the Jersey Girls, and Hoodwinked. And then we'll have our traditional spaghetti eating contest at some point on Sunday, and a few other little surprises come through. But other than that, we're excited to do this. 26 years. It's been a real good festival, and we're just excited to have you guys help us out.
And the Mass at 11.
Mass at 11, followed by the procession. That's all I got.
Okay, any questions or comments from City Council?
Well, good luck. I hope you have another great festival this year.
I hope the weather is not as
Yeah.
hot as last year, because attendance was down on Saturday. But again, to get voted best festival in Will
Right.
County with that factor in, I mean, it was substantially down, but we still got it, so. And I think what separates us is our food. Like when we go to all the other festivals, it's the food trucks, a lot of
Yep.
the same people. And you come to us and we make everything in our kitchen, so it's.
That's right.
It separates us a little bit. And then our band lineup's a little more different than standard. We just figured with the 26 years, we're gonna revamp, try some different bands and see what happens, restructure.
Well, see you there.
Okay, Dan, well, thank you. It's been a very well-run picnic for several years. We have not had any problems over there, so looking forward to that again. I know it's well-attended by a lot of Crest Hill people and people from around the community to see certain bands that you have and everything else. So looking forward to it again, and it's always a fun time.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you, everyone.
Thanks for all the hard work you and everybody at the club does also, because I know it's not easy.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So moving on to reports and communication from department and elected officials. First is the mayor's report. We already did take care of the introduction of our new employees with Public Works. So just a comment from myself in regards to our memorial ceremony that we had on May 25th. It was our 38th annual Veterans Memorial Day ceremony, and it was our 31st Police Memorial ceremony that we had. So I certainly want to thank everybody that joined us. It was a gorgeous day. Could have been a little bit cooler, but it was a gorgeous day. There was well over 125 people here. We had a pre-concert from the Frankfurt Brass Band, and then they played about 6, 7 songs during the program. We had, our guest speaker was Mr. Calvin Lee, Staff Sergeant Calvin Lee from Joliet Township High School, who does the ROTC program for them. He was a fantastic speaker. I am on my 32nd year of handling this ceremony, and I believe he's certainly in the top 3 for speeches that he gave. And then he worked out a production with the Frankfurt Brass Band. For the people that were there, they did not practice it at all, but he did Duty, Honor, Country. He was verbalizing that part of the program, and the Frankfurt Brass Band was playing behind him. And brought a tear to a lot of people's eyes, and I know after the program, a lot of people came up, gave him a hug and thanked him for what a fantastic job he did on his speech and the program of Duty, Honor, Country. And he's a 20-year veteran, United States Army. So it was a great program. It was a great day. So I certainly want to thank all the people that attended, and I certainly want to thank everybody that volunteered their time to make this a success. So I wrote down all the names that I believe either helped set up that morning, attended the ceremony, or helped clean up at the end of the ceremony. So these are in alphabetical order. Alderman Mark Sapiti, May Convery, Alderman Angelo DeSario, Bill Gallagher, Alderwoman Claudia Gazal, Alderman Darrell Jefferson, Marjorie Keller, Emily Morris, John Morris, Alderperson Tina Oberlin, Nick Parks, Don Seaman, Vicky Solomon, Mike Stiff, Stephanie Walters, and Blaine Wing. From the Crest Hill Police Department, Ed Clark, Brian Dobsick, David Revis, and Heidi Outlaw. And to Crest Hill Public Works, to our director, Gary Richardson. Had about a crew of about 6 or 7. That we had 2 20 by 10 and 1 10 by 10 tent donated by Lockport Township Park District. So hats off and a thank you to Pete Hall from Lockport Township Park District. And they worked diligently on Friday morning to put the tents up in place, which was a godsend with the sun and the hot weather that we had for a lot of the elderly people to be in the shade. Also to Glenn Conklin. Glenn, our former treasurer, always donates to programs for the ceremony. He's been doing that for several years, so I certainly want to thank him also. And again, I don't like doing this because I know you always forget somebody, but I think I got everybody covered. So I just want to say thank you. Again, it was a very solemn program. We certainly want to remember all of our veterans who passed away, and we certainly honored the 13 Crest Hill residents who did not come home from either World War II or the Vietnam War, and to our 2 slain police officers, Tim Simonson and James Nink. Part of that ceremony is to remember them and never forget the sacrifices they made for their family and for this country and for our city, and for all those veterans who did come home safely, that have passed away over the years, for the freedoms that we enjoy today as a nation. I made a comment that we live in the greatest nation in the world, not perfect, but the greatest nation in the world. So thank you for everybody that attended. That is the end of my report. If there's any questions, I'll try to answer them. Hearing none, we will move on to our city clerk's report. Christine Verche Hall. Chris?
Good evening, I have nothing to report tonight.
Any questions of Chris?
I just have a comment. Want to thank your staff. I think Linda sent us an email with a lot of details about what's going on at Menards. A lot of the time, we don't know that they're there, so that helped a lot. So if you can just pass, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, to our city treasurer, Jamie Malloy. Jamie?
Thank you. I have the approval of the regular and overtime payroll from May 4th, 2026 through May 17th, 2026 in the amount of $304,127.24. Then I have the approval of the list of bills issued through June 2nd in the amount of $1,494,183.44.
Okay, motion would be in order for the list of bills.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Alderman Spitty, seconded by Alderman Jefferson for the approval of the list of bills. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Angelo Desario,
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you.
And I think you should be taking a roll call on the approval of the regular and overtime payroll as well.
Okay, motion.
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Alderman Desario, Dyke, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal for the approval of the regular and overtime payroll. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
Angelo Desario.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you.
Okay, any questions of the treasurer? Thank you, Jamie. Moving on to our city attorney, Mike Stiff. Mike?
Good evening. I have no agenda items. Happy to try to answer any questions.
Any questions of city attorney? Thank you, Mike. To our city administrator, Blaine Wing. Blaine?
I also don't have any agenda items, but I do want to thank Ashley, the management team, and city council, as I was off for most of last week. I appreciate the time off with family and friends, knowing that the city was in good hands. So thank you. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions of city administrator?
Well, I just want to say, I know tomorrow is your anniversary, I believe, with the city.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, sir. done a wonderful job.
I'll second that.
All right, thanks, Blaine. Moving on to our Public Works Department, our Director, Gary Richardson. Gary?
Yes, Mayor, just one thing this evening for you and council. I'm asking for an approval of emergency repair for 2 booster pumps at well 4 and well 9 in the amount of $11,725. I bring this before you, this was not a budgeted item. Due to lack of operations right now, we have a major concern with those 2 wells. I am having all the wells inspected, but these 2 are in dire need of these 2 booster pumps and the VFD at well 4. So I bring that before you tonight.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Gazal, seconded by Alderperson Oberlin to approve an emergency repair proposal with Water Well Solutions in the city of Crest Hill, Will County, Illinois, for the booster pump systems at well number 4 and well number 9 in the amount of $11,725. Questions or comments from council? Roll call, please, Chris.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke. Yes. Angela Desario,
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
and Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you.
Thank you. That's all for the
Any questions of Public Works?
I have a comment. You started in December, and you have moved that Public Works so well. Look how many employees you have hired.
Thank you.
So kudos to you. Keep up the good job.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I second that.
Thank you.
Okay, to our city engineer and part-time photographer, Ron Wiedemann.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I don't have any report tonight, but I'll answer any questions council might have.
Any questions of engineering?
Just a quick question. Can you give an update about division? Not everyone can scan the QR because it's really hard to do it on Weber Road.
Yep.
Just like pretty much an estimate, and also we saw a few people driving on that this weekend.
We saw what?
Few people driving, few cars driving on
Okay,
that. I don't know how
stuck
they
up.
drove on it, but they drove on it.
As of right now, the project is actually ahead of schedule. It's anticipated to be completed before the 4th of July. We got another couple of weeks that it'll be completely closed. In that time, we have worked with the contractor to do patching of the section outside the reconstruction limits so that we don't have to do a complete shutdown at a later date. But there should be no extension at all, which I believe is June 15th, I believe that division will be reopened to traffic.
So it will be one side or both sides?
Both sides.
Both
At that
sides.
point, it'll be both sides. The only thing that I will be bringing to council is, as we anticipated, the material that was underneath the old roadway was a soft, mushy, mossy material. Probably what happened at some point, they just kept filling over the wetland, never removed the old dirt. So we do have a change order coming your way for the additional excavation. Yes, it's a cost of the project, but it'll significantly extend the life of the pavement, by removing that. So you should see that in the next couple of weeks or so.
Awesome. Thank you for the update.
Ron, the monument sign on Broadway, the lights ain't working on it. I don't know if you're aware of that or anyone in the city is.
I'm unaware, this is the first time we'll have to send,
First time I'm hearing of it.
Yep.
I'll send somebody out tomorrow morning
Yep.
and take a look at it.
All right,
yeah, because those out there are actually powered, so they're not the solar ones.
Right,
So
right,
maybe
yeah.
something tripped.
all right, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ron. Moving on to our finance department, Glenn Gerke. Glenn,
Mayor, I have nothing to report, but I'd be glad to try and answer any questions you have.
any questions of finance? All right, thanks, Glenn. To our police department, our police chief, Ed Clark. Ed,
I have nothing this evening, Mayor, but I'd be happy to answer any questions.
questions? Thank you, Ed. To community development, Dan Ritter. Dan?
I usually have something, but nothing this evening, so happy to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Unfinished business, we have nothing. Anyone? New business? Anybody? Committee liaison reports?
I would like to remind everybody that the 84th annual Ladis ceremony will be held Sunday, June 7th, 11 a.m. at Lidice Memorial Park at Prairie and Hosmer. If there's inclement weather, we will move it to City Hall, but hopefully that doesn't happen. And please come and join us and see this for yourself. It's a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. There'll be light refreshments afterwards by the Czech school. So, and according to somebody I talked to the other day, they're really yummy. They can't wait. Oh, Don Seaman, can't wait to have those, he said.
And just for the record, as I send you a message, my daughter has a tournament from Friday to Sunday. I will do my best to make it on Sunday. If not, I don't want to hear that I didn't came because of whatever. So I will do my best. I've always have the last 2 years. So, okay.
Yeah, the mayor, also the finance committee will be meeting this Thursday at 9 in the morning.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, I have one just to piggyback from my Veterans Committee. We'll be having a Veterans Committee meeting on Tuesday, June 9th at 11 o'clock a.m. in the community room right next door here. It'll be a wrap-up of this year's 2026 program and looking forward to next year. So that'll be Tuesday, June 9th, 11 o'clock a.m. for the Veteran Club members.
It's
Okay.
next week, isn't it?
Pardon me?
Next week.
Next Tuesday. Okay, city council comments, positive city council comments, anything you'd like to share with your constituents? We'll begin with Alderperson Oberlin this evening.
Well, I want to reiterate my welcome to the 3 new hires. I look forward to seeing you all here and working with you, and go girl power. Love it, love it. And I want to thank our state rep Natalie Manley for what she did and her presentation today. It was very nice of her, so thank you.
Alderman Spitty.
Well, I want to welcome our new superintendents to the city. Well, glad to have you. Hope you have a long and wonderful career here. I also want to extend my thanks and gratitude to everyone that was involved with the Memorial Day event. It was a beautiful day, a beautiful event. It was very solemn. So I just want to take my hat off to everyone that was involved. It was a great event. And that's all I had.
Alderman Kubal.
I'll also welcome our new public workers, and best of luck to all 3 of you. That's it.
Alderman Dyke.
Yeah, I'd also like to welcome all the new superintendents. Looking forward to you being here. Glad to have you on board, and hopefully you're here a long time with us. Thank you.
Alderman Desario.
Well, welcome to our new superintendents. It's going to be great to have you working with us, and we hope you're here for quite a while. Thank you.
Alderman Jefferson.
Yes, I'd like to just welcome the new superintendents. I feel very confident in public works at a level I've never felt before, having you guys aboard. So welcome, and hope you're here a long time. And I also like to say, hey, there's no public works without you. Okay. But I also would like to commend the mayor and his staff for the Memorial Day festivity. That it was, one of the best I've been to in a long time.
Thank you. Alderwoman Gazal.
Just want to echo what everyone said here. Welcome to all the new members of Public Works. We look forward to work with you. We wish you long endeavor with us. And also want to thank Blaine for doing most of the work after the event. Saved us some staff overtime by him and Don, trying to put all the chairs back together. So thank you.
Okay. Public comment. Anyone like to address city council? Please step to the podium, state your name for the record. Address is optional.
Linda Dyke, Kelly Avenue. Regarding the Lidice, I'm half Slovak and half Slovenian, so that's my people that happen to. I'm just curious. I got a text message earlier tonight from one of the neighbors there. So I took a ride. There's a lot of broken beer bottles, broken glass, and all that brush that's around there. Will that all be cleaned up?
Yeah, oh yeah. The gentleman's scheduled to come out, and every time I'm there, I pick up litter on the street in the grass, but yes, it will be.
Then I know Natalie commended you, but I also heard that you were out there complaining about buying flowers and water for it too. I was kind of disheartened by that comment.
No, I did not complain. Let me set the record straight. I merely explained to your friend that I had purchased those flowers with my own money, and the water came from my house, and I didn't want any confusion. I did not complain. I never complain. It's a joy for me to do it.
Now, I have another question. There's a water pipe that's coming out of the ground over there with a lock on it and a key. Who pays for that water?
It's a well.
That's a well? That's not city water?
No.
All right, thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. Mike, is there a need for an executive session?
There is. We have three separate items that are going to be under different exemptions. It's 5 ILCS 122C1, appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body. And 5 ILCS 122C5, purchase or lease of real estate, including discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired. And 5 ILCS 122C2, collective bargaining matters between the public body and its employees or their representative, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees.
Okay, motion would be in order.
So moved as presented.
Second.
Motion by Alderperson Oberlin, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal to go into executive session for 2C1, 2C2, and 2C5. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
Angelo Desario,
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
and Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you.
All right, we'll be going into executive session at 7:53 PM.